Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. While we were camping at Mare State Park, we thought we'd take about a 30-45 minute ride over to Dauphin Island. And while we're on Dauphin Island, we could check out Fort Gaines. So looks like a pretty cool place to be, and we're gonna go in here and see what it's all about. So here we go. All right, now we've paid our entry fee, which is the time of this filming, $10 for adults, $5 for children. And we're inside the fort. All right, we're at stop number 1, which is the south gun ramp. How'd you like to push a gun up this hill? All right, as you can see here, this is the gun placements on stop number 1, overlooking the Gulf to the south. This is stop number 2 and 3 here together. Just some gun mounts. Now this is up on top of the fort. And pretty cool deal here. Got a spot in the wall where a shell hit from the USS Chickasaw during the Battle of Mobile Bay. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now we'll walk up here and take a look at one of the guns. And of course, they got a sign. Now as we jump up here on stop number 6, looking at the ammunition magazine down below. You turn and look past the oil wells. See Pelican Harbor way off in the distance. So they had a good line of sight here at Fort Gaines. And as we here at stop number 7, this is the range finder. So I'm sure they had a ranger apparatus that would fit on this top of this wall and could get a mostly accurate range, so they would know how to set the guns. As we're standing here reading about the Battle of Mobile Bay, of course Admiral David Farragut and his famous words happened right out here. The Battle of Mobile Bay. We'll walk up here. There's another gun that's pointed straight across Mobile Bay to Fort Morgan, which sits on the other side on that little piece of peninsula of land that juts out in the bay. So if you got in between Fort Gaines and Fort Morgan, chances are you're gonna get blasted pretty good. Now the only thing blasting here is the oil wells. This is a pretty cool thing right here. It's called a disappearing gun mount. It's stop number 9. So the soldiers could raise the gun up, fire, and then drop it back down where nobody could see it. They had several of these here at Fort Gaines. As you can see from this map, it shows where Fort Gaines is, and then it shows where Fort Morgan is. And of course, they were protecting Mobile Bay. But there was another little known fort called Fort Powell. So it's pretty cool. But you know what really gets under my skin? It's people that deface this board that tells about what happened here. So just I don't know. And we have a moat around the fort. Don't see that too often now, these old forts, but this one still has one. All right, we're gonna walk up here and look at number 13. Number 12 is some tunnels we're gonna check out, but as I was looking out over the wall, I see the ferry. It goes over to Fort Morgan from Fort Gaines here, so get a chance, ride the ferry. I bet they'd have a fit if that gun went off. All right, looks like we got both ferries coming together here. From our vantage point, it looks like they were going to run together, but it's a near miss. All right, we're going to go back down another gun ramp, get back down in the yard and take a look, see what's down here. All right, as I mentioned earlier, we'll come back to number 12, and here we are in the tunnel. I'm sorry if the lighting is not very good, but we do have a few lights we can see by, but the camera may not pick it up. I know one thing, it's a lot cooler down here. Yep, and another sign. This is a magazine where they stored a lot of their ammunition at. As you can hear, we've been joined by several other people. All right, here at stop number 14 is a bakery. I bet it was warm down here. Everybody's favorite stop, the latrine. This is pretty cool. I'm just going to read the sign to you. It says this was not your everyday outhouse. It had 10 seats that connected by way of a culvert to the bay. The tide would come in once a day and flush the toilets. This was necessary being that there were over 400 men use these latrines daily. It was connected to the courtyard by a long tunnel and to the rifle lines by doorways to the left and the right. Go in here and take a look. Yes, sir.
Joe, where are you? Joe.
I'm right here. I had to try one on for size. It fits just right. And if the guys needed a shortcut to the latrine, they had one right here. Just run down inside the wall, take care of business, and get back to it. All right, they had a blacksmith shop here as well as several other necessary things that they needed while they're here at the fort. We're not going to stop at all of them, but we'll kind of take a look over here at this big anchor, and then you can come down and visit for yourself. Just a word of advice: if you come in the summer, be prepared for the heat. And while we were down here at Dauphin Island, we did stop in and eat at the Dockside Seafood Restaurant. So it was real good. Got 2 shrimp baskets, and it was all you can eat. So y'all get a chance, get down here in Dauphin Island, stop by and check it out. Dockside Seafood Restaurant. Here right outside Fort Gaines, they have a huge timber from a ship's keel section. Said it washed ashore in the fury of Hurricane George in the fall of 1998. So it's pretty cool that they have this, and even cooler, it washed up during the hurricane. Alright folks, that's going to wrap up this video here at Fort Gaines on Dauphin Island. Definitely get a chance, come check this place out. It's pretty cool, a lot of history here. And if you hadn't subscribed to the channel, we greatly appreciate it if you consider doing that. And if you like this little video, give it a thumbs up. And we're going to wrap it up here and stand by this anchor, as we say when we're planning our next new adventure. Why not go see an old fort?